everyone, my name is Anastasia. I am a real estate broker, an author, an interior decorator, and founder of the Majestic Abode. On this channel, I will share home tips, market insights, and design inspiration, all to help you live beautifully by design. So today, I am going to be sharing with you my home office. So when I purchased my home office was the first room that I really wanted to decorate. As a realtor, I work primarily from home when I'm not in the field. So I wanted something that was going to be really inspiring to me. And because this is my first home, I wanted to go all out when it came to the decor. I knew I wanted something bold, but sophisticated, classic, timeless. So I went with black. And I am a lover of animal print. So I got online and I came across this Crocodile wallpaper, which you can get from my Amazon. I came across this Crocodile wallpaper, which turned out to be absolutely perfect. It gives a element of luxury. It gives depth. It gives texture. And I just love it. And so once the wallpaper was up, I opted to go with gold because I think black and gold is so sexy together. It's like, how could I not? 2-3 years down the line, I think I will still love this color combination. I think you never can just be tired of black with a hint of gold. You know what I'm saying? So I just opted for the gold features. So this room is actually my downstairs bedroom. So I converted a bedroom into a home office. The dimensions, I believe, are 11 by 12, and it has a walk-in closet, which actually worked out perfectly for me because I have my printer and my storage cabinet and some other knick-knack items that I can hide, and it won't disturb the aesthetic of the room. If you don't have a walk-in closet, be sure to use your closet to contain any cluttered items that you don't want to have on display in your home office. And if your office is not in a bedroom, let's say it's in a den or a flex space, make sure you get some floating shelves and then some bookends for those items that you need to have, so therefore it can still look like it fits a part of the design of the room. Now, I am a true art girly, okay? I love oversized art, collage art, abstract art, you name it. And when we go through a few of the other rooms in my home, you'll see the different art choices. And art is truly something that can elevate and transform a space. So never skip on the art. So when you walk into my home office, this is the first angle that you see. And so I wanted to have inspiration from the women that are in my life as the focal point of my home office. And so I did this grand collage. I have some of my family, my friends, my mom, of course, some women in Hollywood, and they have all touched and shared in my journey. My family, my friends, of course, we've shared so many stories. We have cried together, laughed together, shared in joys and successes and major wins. And I wanted them to be right behind me when I sat at my desk, because I'm like, look, this who I got behind me, okay? So on this side, this is where the guests come and they lounge and we meet. And of course, I had to have another statement art piece. I am also a huge lover of black art, and I have several black art pieces through my home. This piece I actually got on Etsy. And so these chairs, these are beautiful velvet oversized chairs. They swivel, they're very comfortable. I got them on Wayfair. And then of course I had to add in that personal touch, which is my pillows from my book that I wrote called Foolish Faith. You can get that on Amazon. And I love how personable it makes it. And so in the center, I love candles. I actually had those candles made from someone on Etsy. The candle holders I got from Home Goods, the books from Home Goods, and actually that table, they all came from Home Goods. So if you don't shop at Home Goods, make sure you go and find you one, like quick, fast, and in a hurry, because they have some beautiful pieces. And when you see them, you have to buy them. You can't go back because they'll be gone. make sure if you have a Home Goods near you, a Marshalls or a Ross, that you are checking those stores out because they have relatively inexpensive items that are really beautiful and that can fill your space. And so this desk, I got this desk from Homery, I believe. And so it has a nice element of sheen. I love the trifold legs, and it's very sturdy. It has pull-out drawers here. This chair, I believe I got on Wayfair, and it's actually really, really comfortable. So I put this office together it's actually been about 2 years now. And so this is the same chair that I've had this entire time, and it's still very comfortable. And so when it comes to your desk, I need the natural light coming towards me. There are some people that will have their desk facing the wall. I don't advocate for that because it's not welcoming. Even if you don't need the chairs there, I think it just gives a sense of isolation. And so I recommend having your desk always face the door and where the light will shine in your face and not on your back. So in my window here, this is the front window of my home. And I've opted not to put a window shade because I'm personally not a fan of the window shade and drape combination. I feel that it makes a room look cluttered in a sense. I like just having a drape or just a shade, depending on what vibe the room is actually giving me. And so these gold velvet drapes, I got those from Amazon. They were really inexpensive. Same thing with the rod with the gold trim on the end, just a little bit of detail. I love the small details. So I actually got that from Amazon as well. And so of course with this big, huge window, I had to add a plant into this space. I needed an element of green. I needed something earthy, something homey, something that would also break up the color scheme as well. And so I am not a plant girly. I will kill a plant in 2.5 seconds, but I'm learning, I'm getting better. And so I opted for a snake plant because I know that those are easy to care for. This other one, I love it so much, but it has been a challenge keeping this one alive, honey. Make sure you pray for your girl. And so these planters though, I got these planters from Home Goods, also relatively inexpensive. And so this rug here, honey, I love me a cowhide rug. I would put a cowhide rug in every room if I could, if it made sense, but cowhide rugs are a conversation starter. And so anytime someone comes in this space, this rug is one of the first things they comment on between the rug and the photo collage. And if you have space, get you a mirror, okay? As a woman, we love us a mirror, especially while we're sitting here working from home, handling a Zoom meeting, closing a deal, opening a new deal, discussing business ideas, making money. We need to make sure that we look good while we're doing it, okay, honey? This came from Marshalls, $40. And so in this corner, this is where I opted to hang my degrees because she is mastered, honey. And so it doesn't matter what accolades you have, make sure you display them, make sure that people see them because you've earned that, okay? And so down here I have my bar. And so when I have clients come or if my friends come and we're talking business, we're closing deals, we're praying over new business ideas, we're toasting to that, okay? There is this blank space right to the left when you walk into this room that is perfect for a vertical bookshelf. I got it from Homery. And what's funny is I put this book collection at the bottom here, and these are actually just a few books that I had remaining from my divorce. And so when I moved here from Milwaukee almost 15 years ago now, wow, I had a huge book collection. And so in the midst of the divorce and moving, and there was so much turmoil happening, I was only left with this. And so I decided to put that here just as a reminder of how my journey is truly unfolding. And then of course I have my degree holders. I have a few knickknack items, some gifts that some friends have gotten me, some baby items. Everything is actually really intentional. Another thing that I love about this vertical bookshelf is that it allows me to keep all of my cute knick-knack items that I want to have on display in a nice space where it also looks neat, because clutter can kill your creativity. So one thing about me is I'm going to change a light fixture, okay? And so I wanted something simple, something that was also understated, because I have so many bold elements in the room. I didn't want the light fixture to be too overbearing, but I didn't want the can light that was previously in here either. And so I got this light from Amazon, also really inexpensive, under $100. And so be sure that you're not breaking the bank when you're looking for these items. Always look for the high, the mid, and the low, and then decide according to your budget which item you want to get. So when you're redesigning your space, make sure you look online for certain things. And so while I was putting this collage together, I did some research on frames before just going out to Michael's or Hobby Lobby to purchase them, because everything in this room can't be expensive. You know, I want to keep things budget friendly. So I actually found all of these on Amazon for like 20 bucks. And so make sure that when you are redesigning your space, that you are picking highs and lows. Like, don't just go for the first thing that you may see online or the first item that you may see in the store. Make sure that you go online, make sure that you go to other places. And so the best takeaway that I can give you if you're interested in redesigning your own home office is do something that speaks to your personality. I love black, I love gold, but if you wanted a yellow home office, go for it. Do something that's gonna brighten your mood, make you smile, something that fits your personality, something that is going to assist in your creativity, help you be innovative, help you be more productive. And then of course, consider the tips that I've given you. Make sure you mix highs and lows. Make sure you look at Home Goods, Marshalls. Make sure you look to Amazon. Make sure you try to find simple pieces that have a big impact but also won't break the bank. Thank you for touring my home office with me. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Next, I'm going to show you my fabulous wine room, honey. It's sip, sass, and sparkle. I can't wait to show you that video. If you have any questions, please leave me a message in the comment section. And if you're in need of design services, I'm based in Southern California, but virtually worldwide. I can't wait to assist you in your upcoming projects and help you live beautifully by design. Take care.